Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Plesac. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Feed to second, that's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Stepping up for the Guardians, Owen Miller.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio, a switch hitter batting right. On the ground at first. He handles it himself, and that is that. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 6 and the Yankees 1. Back now at Progressive Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in the long ball threat, number 64.
Number 64.
The why to kick the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout. His 69th homer of the year. And they close the gap. It's 6-2. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So up next, number 64. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Number 64 stepping in now for the Yankees.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
That one ripped. Hayes makes the catch, and that'll do it. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 10 and the Yankees 5.
Let her fly now.
And next for New York, number 64. The Yankees looking to rally.
Hey, let her fly.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 11-8. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Cal Quantrill. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here. Home run number 70 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Oscar Gonzalez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And he tries to drag bunt towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Number 64 stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets.
Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, number 64. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch back.
Number 64 stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
One out, runner at second. Number 64, the next to hit.
Number 64.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Offensive explosion today for these guys. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Rick Vaughn.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He crushes that one to center field. His 72nd home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And stepping in is the speedy number 16.
Batting the left fielder, number 16.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Guardians. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Number 64 stepping in now for the Yankees. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Man, Singy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there.
And now the right fielder, Pedro Serrano. 8th in RBIs in the American League right now. Hayes off of first with 2 away. And he lays down a bunt. He steps on the bag, and that ends the inning. Guardians lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. One down. Number 64 now at the plate. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this line.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, number 64. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. His 73rd home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 3-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 64. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one in the air center field. Hayes makes the grab. Out number 2.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John